Hi, how are you guys doing? It is Tuesday, November 19th, and we are back to do our 3-card daily pull. Today I'm going to use two different decks once again. The first deck I'm going to use is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle, and this is by Lucy Cavendish, as well as illustrated by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And then we have the Urban Tarot. I talked about this deck the other day quite a bit, and it is by Robin Scott, whom I absolutely adore. She's a very sweet woman. So what we're going to do is pull one card from the Oracle deck and then two cards from the Standard Tarot. The Oracle deck again is Alice in Wonderland. Let's get these shuffled up. We got to knock them out to get any past energy out of there. We don't want to combine our readings. If you don't knock them out, you can pull the same energy from the last person that touched them or used them. And I do use these in the shop that I work at, so they do get handled quite a bit. There's nothing worse than not knocking out your deck and continuing the previous reading to a new person. That's not good. So let's see what Alice in Wonderland has to say for us. Fun fact about these cards, they have quotes from the movie on every card, which is kind of cool, and it is the original movie, not the Johnny Depp version. I like them both, but I think the originals are always just a little bit better. I will say, though, that some of the live actions are pretty cool. So let's see what our first oracle is going to be. Okay, it says, I wonder what will happen next. Try to get the glare out of there and get it as close to you guys as I can. And on the card you can see Alice is in a beautiful dress. She's reading a book. She's got the Cheshire Cat just below her, and behind her is a nice house, and there is another picture of the cat behind her, kind of looking ghostly. It's really kind of cool. But it says, I wonder what will happen next. You're ready for adventure, ready for change, a pause for action. And with our previous readings, looks like we've got some goals that we need to obtain. So maybe that's saying that we need to take a time out, take a breath to see how we're going to get to our next step in these goals. I always preach to my child, my oldest child, I have two, but the oldest one who is 18, I'm always asking him about his 5-year plan. And in that 5-year plan, maybe we need to break it down to yearly, and then monthly, and then weekly. And that's how we're going to obtain that 5-year plan, is when we get into the small nitty-gritty stuff and how, what steps we have to take to absolutely get there. The 5-year plan, in a sense, is just a goal. It's a dream, right? And we have to break it down so we can obtain that dream. And they are always absolutely obtainable. So let's see what Robin Scott and the Urban Tarot have to say. All right. The first card here is the Hanged Man. Did we have the Hanged Man yesterday? I think we did. And then the next card is Strength. It's funny to me that day after day, the readings aren't always the same, but they can be very similar because we're still kind of, like I said, it's a story. We're breaking it down month for month and day for day. So they kind of correlate and correspond, and the cards will repeat. There's 78 cards in this deck. It's a 1 in 78 chance that will come up. And I know Strength just come up a couple days ago as well. Maybe not on here, but probably more so on Instagram. Either way. So I wonder what will happen next. Back to that 5-year plan. I, personally, I'm a Virgo. I don't like surprises. I want to know what's going to happen next. Yeah, sometimes a monkey wrench is thrown in and it takes me by surprise, but the better I plan, the better I know what to expect. And I think that's kind of where she's coming into play. For somebody like myself, we have to stop being so anal and planning so much, go with the flow. Good things are out there for you according to the previous cards we have had, and then but either way, we have to ride the roller coaster, right? Life is essentially a roller coaster. There are ups and downs and lefts and rights. We have to know how to flow gracefully within that ride. But do be prepared, like Alice, wonder, think, plan. And then we walk into the Hanged Man. So I think that Alice is telling us that there is some unexpected things happening, and the Hanged Man is warning us to, again, we need to over prepare now so that this doesn't give us a bunch of hang-ups, a bunch of stopping points. So often when we're close to our goals, somebody will try to interrupt and interfere because they don't want us to obtain happiness or that goal. A, kick that person out. B, the more prepared you are, the less that is to happen, the less that is to, it doesn't have as much of a chance of affecting you. So keep yourself, ready and prepared so that these hangups don't happen. And when and if they still do, recognize them and move past them, take it as a learning experience. We can't expect to succeed 100% of the time, but it is still a growing and growth period if we are learning. If we're not learning anything, then it's just a mistake. But make sure that you're paying attention, make sure that you're learning, make sure that you're taking it forward with you, so that this hangman isn't that big of a deal to you when he comes. And then with the Hanged Man, let's switch these, we have the Strength card. So that just kind of reassures me that we are coming into a hiccup or two. That's okay. Again, life does have hiccups, and that's kind of what gives us character and kind of what gives our story, our journey, that little bit of spice, right? You had things get in your way, you had to climb a mountain, just whatever it may be, climb a mountain. But either way, you had an obstacle in your way. That's where I came to the mountain. And you have to get through, over, past, around, under that obstacle. Don't let it deter you from accomplishing what it is that you want to accomplish. This, my friends, is a warning. And if we're prepared, it won't turn out the way that it's telling us to here. Tarot is, the cards are all changeable. And it's how you react to situations, decisions that you make, so on and so forth. You can change this, so just be prepared for the worst, but expect the best, right? And this is no different. So that said, that's pretty much our 3-card pull. Moving forward, if you guys would like to see anything else, if you have any questions or concerns, or just overall comments, please let me know. You can email, or you can comment down below. You can email me at playfulravencandleco@gmail.com. You can DM me on Facebook or Instagram. I do try to pay attention to those as much as I can. And you can also just comment on some posts here or there. I do, like I said, I do try to pay attention as much as I can. If you are interested in a more detailed and personal reading, I am available for that as well. I have 30-minute phone readings. I have 4-card pull email readings. And I also have 2-card pull email readings. And I'll have that information down below, so be sure to check that out. As always, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate that. That is a great way for you to show me some support. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you guys have a great Tuesday and a great rest of your week. All right, bye-bye.